welcome to my corner.
Welcome to my corner. Let's have a talk now. From Miami to California. Check your girl out. I'm gonna give it to you straight up. That's right. That's right. Keeping it real, no games inside. Let's go. Welcome to my corner, y'all.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the corner. Okay, we not even gonna do it, y'all. I know I've been gone. I told y'all I was gonna be gone. Your girl been working. I've been busy. I've been working. I've been busy. But I'm here. I'm gonna give you a video this week. I'm gonna give you a video next week. And then I'm gonna give you a vlog for Thanksgiving. And then we're gonna get into Christmas. And I'm gonna be consistent until my birthday. Then I'm taking off. Like, I'm gonna be consistent, y'all. I am. Like, I'm gonna try to give y'all a video at least one a week or maybe two a week. I miss doing 2 a week, but you guys, my schedule does not allow me to do 2 a week anymore. I miss doing 3 a week. At one point, I was giving y'all Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but your girl got a life, and life get hard, so I don't know what I could tell y'all to do. We're gonna figure it out. But anyways, so we're gonna call this Purpose Talk. It's gonna be Purpose Talk, but it's kind of gonna be like, we just gonna call it a talk, okay? Because y'all know I'm all about purpose. Y'all know I'm all about birthing things inside of y'all. Y'all know that, right? That's what I believe in doing. Let's call myself a purpose pusher. Yeah, I'm a purpose pusher. Anyways, so Thanksgiving is around the corner. Christmas is around the corner. A new year is about to come. 2020 is almost here. Basically, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do this year, you kind of missed out. So you need to just get to it. But anyways, so yesterday, by the time you watch this, it'll be a new week. So last weekend, I was given the opportunity to host a women's conference. Okay, so here's the thing. I've never hosted anything in my whole entire life, like ever. Like, I've led worship before, sang on numerous worship teams. I have acted in plays. I have done so much, but I've never hosted anything. I've never, like, ministry-wise, I've never in my life. I also feel like I'm like the least qualified to host anything for church, period. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I just feel like I'm kind of not saved enough, but God thinks I'm ready, so amen. So yesterday I was given this opportunity to host this women's conference. Here's a clip of it. Okay, I'm a little bit older. I mean, I'm not ancient. I'm like 27, but
See.
yeah, 27. But so one of the things that I deal with as a 27-year-old, because we have social media, is so prominent, right? And every time you scroll on Instagram, somebody got engaged, somebody got married, somebody's having a baby. And so, you know, if you're single and, you know, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, sometimes it can be a little hard in the waiting season. You like, Jesus, where's my man? Everybody else got one. Are you handing out blessings? Did you forget me? So I guess my question is, how in the waiting season, like, if you're, you know, it's how do you not compare yourself in the generation of comparison first, and how in the waiting season do you wait? Because I know when you wait, you're supposed to wait with joy in your heart, but sometimes as a single, it can get a little frustrating watching everyone get married and you're still a bridesmaid. She ain't lying.
So, first of all, comparison happens when you take your eyes off of who you're supposed to focus on.
Okay, so we had panels, discussions, and we had all these different things. And while I was on stage and I was looking out in the crowd, I was just like, oh my God, like, this is just a glimpse of like what I'm supposed to be doing, like what I'm purposed to do, right? Now, here is the thing. Let me tell y'all something. This girl that asked me to host, she ain't never met me. She met me that day. She never met me before. You want to know how she found me? She found me from Instagram. But here's the thing. She started watching my stories and she started watching my YouTube. She started watching how I carried myself. And then from that, she was like, okay, I want you to do this. There's a message in all this. Okay, see, you guys think like in order for your craft to make sense, you have to master it, right? We always think like in order for us to be these dope individuals, we need to master what it is. But I'm telling you, if you just start, the mastery will come later. Like, so many of us want to be these dope individuals, these dope creators, these dope things, right? But we have nothing for people to see. Nothing. Like, how you gonna say you want to be like an entertainer and ain't wrote not one joke? How are you gonna say you want to be an author, but you can't even spell correctly? Like, you haven't started, so nobody has nothing to multiply. So I was at church today, And our pastor said something so amazing. We always pray for God to like shower down blessings of like harvest and rain. But what you don't understand is in order to have a harvest season, you got to do the work in the past season. Like farmers don't just produce crops, y'all. They put a seed in the ground, they work, they till the ground, they water the ground, and then a harvest produce. Like you haven't started anything. So God can't multiply anything because you ain't started. Like, do you get it? Like, I started my YouTube and then like God began to send people. Do you understand? I started. Like y'all keep saying like, oh my God, I really want to be this dope individual and I'm gonna study and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do so why haven't you started yet? And so then your excuse is like, well, I don't have what I need to start. You lack nothing. Use what God gave you. Like, that's really what it is. Like, you lack nothing. Like, everything you need to be great is inside of you. You lack nothing. Do what God told you to do. Like, seriously. Like, enough of the excuses. Like, I just really want to, like, y'all be like, 2020 gonna be my year. Look, baby. January 1st is gonna be just the same old day if you don't do anything. You can name and claim and speak in tongues and fall out and spit 3 times. But if you don't do nothing, baby, you're going to be lost like you was in 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. Like you can't keep complaining that your life sucks and that you're not purposeful if you haven't done anything. Start. Do something. Like, and here's the thing. People can't find you if you have nothing for them to look for. Like, here's the thing. People be like, I'm going to go to the nations. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do this, but ain't got a passport. Ain't never rode on an airplane. Like, here's the thing. How about you apply for the passport? Start. I just want you guys to understand that there is so much importance in starting. Like, you're delaying your own greatness because you won't start. You praying and asking God, like, Lord, just show me a sign. He like, baby, I birthed it inside of you. You are the sign. Do it. And do it scared. And do it shaking. And do it trembling. Like, I was so, like yesterday, I was a little nervous. I was like, oh man, I really don't want to entertain people. But somehow my personality is entertaining. I don't like for it to be about me. I know that's crazy. People be like, oh my God. But all eyes on me is a little weird. So while I was up there, I was a little scared. But then I just tapped into everything that I'm supposed to be. And then after I finished, I was like, okay. Yep, I see it. I see what God has called me to do. And if I didn't have any material, if I didn't have anything for her to see, I would have never got the opportunity. You just got to start. Start. God will send you the people. Start. God will send you the money. Start. God will send you the creative ideas. Just start. Like, you have no excuse. If you got a phone, you could do anything you want to do. Honestly. Just start, y'all. Like, for real. Like, we can't keep waiting for you to figure it out. Like, 2020 gonna be my year. No, it's not. 2020 gonna be the same because you ain't do what you were supposed to do 2019, 18, 17. It's not. Like, it's not a magical day where life, like, resets like a video game. No, bro. Like, you gotta do something. Just start. For the love of God and all his righteousness, just start. So, man, that's really what I want to talk to y'all about. Like, I've also watched Harriet Tubman, the movie Harriet. Oh, God. And so I'm really inspired because, like, Harriet couldn't read. Harriet Tubman could not read. And the people who were trying to free the slaves was like, well, you can't read, so how you going to do this? And she said, don't tell me what I can't do, and did it. Harriet brought more people to freedom than the people who could read. She lacked nothing. She used what God gave her. God gave her visions and dreams, and she got there listening to his voice. That's why I'm just like, honestly, if Harriet Tubman can free the slaves, you really have no excuse as to why you can't do what you're doing. You ain't leading nobody to freedom. They ain't looking for you. They ain't gonna hang you from no tree. You lazy. That's all that is. Like, if Harriet Tubman can lead people to freedom with no degree, she can't read. All she had was the voice of Jesus. And you got his voice, you got an education, you got a degree, and you got social media, and you telling me you ain't started nothing? Nothing. You haven't started anything. Because you like, oh, I need a MacBook, I need a camera. Baby, you got an iPhone. Use your... Even if you don't have an iPhone, you have a Droid. Sucks. Bad choice of decision. But you got a Droid. Start. Like, I just think there's so much that needs to be said and done. And people are waiting on you, man. Like, people are waiting on you to start. So, like, this year, before you, like, name and claim anything, like, before you get up here and say, this gonna be my year, people gonna see me, can you just start? Because it ain't gonna be your year if you don't start. Like, I don't know what you need to hear. Start, bro. Like, start so people can find you. That's the crazy thing. Like, if I would have never started, like, half of the things that are happening in my life would not happen because I never started. I never said the conditions were perfect. Like, you have to understand, when I started YouTube, I started with an iPhone 6 camera. Then I bought a ring light. Then I bought iPhone 6 camera. Then I bought an 8 Plus. Then I bought a ring light. Then somebody blessed me with a camera. Taught myself how to edit, but also had studied editing in school. Do you understand? Like, literally, I lack nothing. I have to use what God gave me, my personality, my humor, my wit. I'm literally using what God gave me, and he's multiplying it. All I'm saying is, if you could just take what God gave you, everything God made you, all of it, your humor, your jokes, your looks, whatever God gave you, if you could just use it and start, I promise you he'll multiply it. Like, if you just start, like, I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know if you need a sign from Jesus. Here, go, start. Like, y'all be like, Lord, I'm praying for a sign that you would just show me, like, what I need to do. All right, look, here go the sign. God birthed inside of you everything. You lack nothing. Use what he gave you. Go be dope. The end. Like, you don't need God to come from heaven with thunder clouds and be like, my child, you do it. Nah, he entrusted you with it. He gave you the assignment before you were formed in your mother's womb. Do it. You ain't got no excuse. Like, if your life sucks next year and things don't happen for you, well, I was about to say it might be your fault, but I'm going to say this. If you didn't do your part, that's your fault. Like, God rewards faithful workers, okay? God, he don't like a lazy, you know what? Forget it. Go do what God told you to do. Hopefully that helps. I enjoyed talking to y'all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We'll be back next week. I love y'all. Bye.